Hi guys, today we're going to draw a horse.
Yes, today we're going to start by drawing all the horses, different horse breeds, and this one is, which one is this?
Arabian.
The Arabian horse.
Yes.
So.
And remember we draw the rainbow dash. Oh, we're not going to draw my ponies right now.
Okay, so first let's talk a little bit about the features of the Arabian horse.
Well, yeah. Well, the Arabian horse was really beautiful.
Yeah,
the Arabian Mare.
This is an Arabian Mare. Very good.
And the mares were used to be a really strong horse.
Yes, they're very strong. The mares were often used in battle. They were usually the war horses. They were very brave. So.
And they were girl horses.
They are girl horses because Arabian horses come from
Arabia.
Yes. And Arabia is desert, and they have excellent endurance.
Are we drawing it?
No, we're not drawing yet. We're talking about the horse head. First, let's look at the proportions of this horse. She's got a very small, beautiful, delicate Arabian head, a really thin, long neck, a high shoulder. She's got real strong shoulders. They're set up very high and very pretty.
Yes.
She's got a short back, even though it looks kind of long in this picture, but the Arabian horse actually has a very short back. Did you know that? That they have one less vertebrae.
No.
Yeah, they have one less vertebrae than other horses. So the back is a little bit shorter.
And today we're going to draw an Arabian, remember?
Okay, so first we are going to start
on the head
by sketching the head. Okay, so she's in a show stance, so she's got her head up. We're going to start with just a circle.
I start on her cheek.
And, well, I start with the large circle of her cheek. There we go. The large circle of her cheek, and then the small circle of her nose. And this is how I develop the shape of the horse's head. Now, if you notice, the circle of the cheek is much bigger than the circle of the nose.
And the nose is a little medium.
Yes. And if you cut that circle about in half, draw a little line about in half, you've got the place where the eye would be. So if we look over here, and we draw our circles on the picture, on the photo too, we can also do that. And see that
if you
it's a little higher than half actually. It's a little bit, it's like at the top of this circle is where the eye is. So, I'm going to just correct that a little bit.
If you want to add eyelashes, you can.
And if you want to add eyelashes, you can, sure. So we're just going to go through each horse breed because horses are so different. Every horse is different to draw, and there's so many variations, especially even within the horse breeds, but there's a few characteristics and things that we can look for so that maybe when we're drawing, people can say, oh, is that an Arabian, or oh, is that a Clydesdale, and they'll be able to tell the difference. So now I'm just drawing the neck. So she's got a big muscle right here. It goes like this along her neck. It's a big pretty muscle there. So I'm going to take my line there and just draw that down.
Look at my horse. Look at my horse.
Very nice. Your mom is doing a great job. Okay.
And
now I have the neckline.
Now let's draw the body.
And she's sticking her nose out even further than what I have, so I can actually bring her nose up a little bit more.
Look at the, I drew her
nose
butt.
is now up a little higher. Oh, she's even higher actually.
Look what I drew.
So, oh, very good.
Mine's beautiful.
Okay, now she's got that beautiful Arabian neck. Now I'm just going to come down and kind of make a little bit of an oval for the shoulder, an oval for the belly, and kind of a triangular shape for the hip. Alright, so here we go.
I'm drawing the tail now.
And you can see that long Arabian neck, the high shoulder, and the kind of sideways oval that I drew for the belly, which is I'm going to extend out a little bit. But I was basically drawing where her rib cage would be, and of course her belly would go down below her rib cage because she's a mare. She's definitely not malnourished or anything. She looks very nice and healthy. So, also, let me bring your attention to this line on the back. So see how her tail comes right out at the top of this line on her back? Just goes out at the top right there. That's because Arabians, because they have that one less vertebrae, their tails come out really high on the top of their back. So that's why their tails stick up when they run. It's very beautiful. So she's got a real short, this is called the croup of a horse, and she's got a very short croup and a high tail set and a long hip. So her hip bone runs from here to here, the point of the hip, and then goes here to here. And then down to here. Oh, very nice. You want to show your drawing? This is the version. We're getting there. We're all learning together. So, I'm going to continue on. Now I'm running out of room for the legs of this horse. I misjudged my proportions. So I'm just going to draw the top part. And I'm going to draw like she's standing in tall grass or something because I ran out of room. Actually, I need to just draw on bigger paper next time. So, here we go.
I didn't.
You didn't. You did. Very, very good.
Got a really skinny leg there.
Okay, so she's kind of way up to her knees. Really, ideally, her legs should be a lot longer. So, here we go. But you see the shape of her body is there. So for this video, I'm really just looking at the characteristics. The characteristics of drawing an Arabian and how you can kind of...
Why don't you draw eyelash?
Well, I'm about to add in those details. So right now I'm going back through. Gonna check up on my page here. I'm gonna look and see how it looks in comparison to the photograph. I'm going to erase some of my guidelines, those big circle lines. I'm going to erase those. I'm going to erase some of your circles and blend it in a little bit.
I think I'm going to draw a different one.
Do some shading.
I'm going to draw a different one. Because I want mine to look really beautiful like that one.
Well, you can draw as many as you want. And you know what? If you're a new artist, I recommend taking a piece of tracing paper and first breaking down the horses that you want to draw into shapes. Okay, so we've got, this is like an oval shape here connecting to a triangle shape here, if you see in the muscle. And then there's kind of a, rounded square for the shoulder. There's got a point here, a nice slope. This is called her withers here. So it's the point of her shoulder, so there's a bone right there. All of this is muscle connecting to the neck, and this is literally called the triangle of the neck, the muscle. So you've got this long oval muscle here, triangle muscle in here, a series of muscles that come down and connect into the shoulder, but you can't really see them that well. They're not super defined. This is a mare, so she's probably not like in top muscular condition. Some mares are really in high condition, but if she's been out, as a brood mare and stuff, she's not, you're not going to see all the definition of the muscle. But there's plenty of excellent photographs on the internet. And of course, studying horse anatomy is an excellent way to figure that out. I'm gonna do a special episode just on feet and legs. This is just to get us started, and this is our first video together, so it's a little bit very new, a different challenge here.
Like she's looking up.
Oh, yes, there she is. She's looking up. Each horse has a different shape to its mouth, nose, head, and eyes. It is so individual, just like people. Even, within a specific family of a horse, they may all look very similar, and they may have really, really serious differences. So, what?
I ran out of room.
You ran out of room, too. All right, so we're going to work on that.
I ran out of room.
I ran out of room.
I did?
Silly. No, I think you have a little bit more. And then I'm going to do a whole section just on horses' eyes, and horses' feet,
Wait.
ears, all of that, because these are very important parts to a horse. But it's
Did I run it over?
I think you did fine. It looks very nice. So just showing a little bit more of the musculature here. I'm adding in some more definition here. Got this big muscle here. Looking at the drawing, I realized her eyes were too far down in the first drawing that I made, so I moved her eyes up. As you can see, they are to the front of this part of her cheekbone, so go a little bit up here. Her ears are set back, and Arabians tend to have very small, very delicate, fine-lined ears. They also have very beautiful, delicate noses. So see, I've done the nostrils as it is in the photograph, or as close to the photograph as I can get it for now. As you can see, you only see the outer edge, or I'm sorry, you see the outer edge of the nostril. You don't see really the very front. This is just the top of the muzzle right there. And then also make sure that you don't...
Now I want to draw a bay.
Okay, she is a bay. She is a bay. Yeah, we can color her. Well, let me just finish this real quick, and then we can go on to the next step.
I want to draw Appaloosa.
Okay, next we'll draw an Appaloosa. So this was an Arabian. We're going to continue the
Arabian
A themes. A bay Arabian, yes.
Yeah, because it's brown and it looks like a bay. Because it's had a black man's tail.
Right. So then we'll go through all of that too at some point. But let's just, we'll do some more on the Arabians. This is just our very, very first video. Thank you for watching, and please click subscribe and like the video and share it with anyone who is interested in learning to draw horses and all the different horse breeds. We're going to go through them all. And if there is a horse breed that we miss, or a drawing that you would like us to draw together, then please send it to us in the comments. And
now what?
Thank you for drawing with us.
Thank you.
We had mosquito bites like crazy.
Yes. And I have a mosquito bite on my butt.
And that's all for today. Bye!